I'm too sexy for my love, too sexy for my love, love's going to leave me.
I am Dali's Mustache, sister Mustache. He would have been nothing without me. Dali loved me so much he thought everyone should have a mustache. People thought Dali was more than a little bit crazy. Dali acted and dressed like a rock star, and rock star wanted to be like him. He may have seemed crazy, but he also worked very, very hard to create art like no one else. In Dali's mind, all things were possible. Let's go see. Now, let's take a view of one of his famous paintings, Persistence of Memory.
There are very few objects in this painting. Most of them are quite strange. This strangeness contributes to the mystery of the landscape. One of the watch drapes over the edge of the box. The watch looks like it's made of melting wax and beginning to lose its solid form. Another watch is placed on the top of the box with its face down. We see the gold casting of the back of the watch. This watch is orange, and the black ants are crawling over the surface of it.
I love this. Each object in this painting is very recognizable, but this sign would not be found in real life. Such a combination of objects come from the dream world. This deliberate confusion of real and imaginative all pointed to the surrealism.
The small sculpture known as lobster telephone typifies Dali's unpredictable nature as an artist. Dali noticed that lobster and telephone are never confused with each other. He said,
I don't understand why. When I ask for a grilled lobster in a restaurant, I never serve a cooked telephone.
You might say,
Wait. It doesn't make any sense.
indeed, from the moment that Dali replaced the handset in that cradle with a lobster, people have a lot of wonder, as the kids say today.
What the?
But Dali noticed that these two could somehow be confused, the lobster and the telephone, presumably give the rise to the idea that if these two can be somehow confused in one's mind, then certainly they could be combined in one's art.
Striking contrast of those two seemingly disparate items certainly helps to define the piece as surreal. He also believed that his objects could reveal the secret desires of the unconscious. Lobsters and telephones had strong sexual connotations for him. He drew a close analogy between
Food
and
sex.
through this sculpture.
Hi, I'm Professor Wendy. The Midwest Leaf Sofa relates to Dali's paintings and drawings that were inspired by the Hollywood actress Mae West, whom Dali apparently found fascinating. Face of Mae West, for instance, depicts her features as objects in a surrealist room, with her eyes as paintings, her nose as a fireplace, and the lips as a sofa. The lips are the same color as the shocking pink lipstick, shade inspired by the actress and developed by a fashion designer. Dali reproduced the realism and expressive force for this large-scale love. It was named Dali's later.
I am too sexy for my love, too sexy for my love, love's going to leave me. And I am too sexy for this song.